next step after discovering your purpose, and I'm going to have some messages about discovering your purpose in God, because the next step after discovering your purpose is so huge. Because
in 2.4 miles, take exit 61 to merge onto I-70 east toward Columbus.
You hear that? The G.P.S. God gives you direction. God gives you purpose. So here's how it works: God, purpose, soulmates. G.P.S. So I got these books called The Wisdom of Soulmates. Check them out. They're on.
In 2 miles, take exit.
All right. So what I was saying is, I had to cut the G.P.S. off, but God, purpose, soulmate. Purpose is the foundation. You have giftings, natural giftings and abilities that God placed in you. That's why you're different. You don't know why you're different from other people. You're different for a reason. God is the one who made you different. That's the reason why you got to go to the maker of the product to find out, to even learn fully the product, because there's different capabilities, different functions that you have. For instance, multifunctional. Multifunctional means some things have multi-functions. Like I was talking about, like someone might be heavily gifted. It might be that they're apostolic, and so they have a seed of the gift to activate the gift in you to take you to the full manifestation. So you can go past, and that's why I said a Kanye can exceed a Jay-Z. You can go past an individual in a particular lane. Basically, here's the thing: nobody can beat you being you. So I mentioned that before. Nobody can beat you being you. You don't want to get so confused and messed up where you're competing trying to be someone else. Don't do that. That's silliness. That's futile. What you want to do is find God, so you can just, people talk about finding themselves, you find yourself in God. So take time to get, if you're one of those individuals that always have to be around other individuals, it might be a little bit more challenging. There's extroverted, which I used to be heavily extroverted. But I would still make my alone times and stuff like that, because you got to recharge your own energy. But spending time and growing close to the Lord, I'll say it's a good thing, because now you can still be extroverted when you need to be. But it's not so much where you're dependent on other people. Because I don't ever feel like I was because if you hear me talk of how I was brought up as a youth. My parents, especially my dad, instilled in me, you're a leader. So I never felt dependent on some other people. But some people, they might grow up and whatever happened, they might feel like they hate to be alone, but you should enjoy being with yourself. And then realize that you're not alone, you're with God. And that's how you really develop your relationship with God. If you look in the Bible, a lot of people spent time with the Lord by themselves, alone, and that's how they went to whole new levels. Yes, you're developing in your corporate and going to the church and the gatherings, but you have to take what's coming to you from the house of God, allow it to follow you home, and cultivate that to a whole nother level. What happens is when you're doing that, you're able to witness and stay in line and abreast with the church. That's really what it means to move corporately. So, because you do get deployed and you got to do work, but you're still in the same vein of the unit that you represent. So that's how you move corporately. You're taking what's coming to you from the house, you're developing and cultivating it. You have the Lord for yourself, you're able to hear God for yourself. That doesn't mean that you buck up against authority, and that's why I said you have to keep rank in order, because you realize that all authority comes from God. So you realize if you're bucking up against authority, you're bucking up against God. And God frowns upon that. It says rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. So he's not a fan of rebels. So you don't want to be one of those. You want to be a disciple. A disciple is the opposite of a rebel. All right, so I'm about to go get some gym time in. It's important to take care of the physical. What I was saying is, when you find your purpose, in book 2, The Wisdom of Soulmates, I talk about how your purpose, how your soulmate plays a part in your purpose, and basically how you work with one another for promotion and advancement, all kinds of different things. So you want to get the book, but basically what I'm saying is once you find your purpose, it's like the parable of the talents. Once you find your giftings and everything like that, even though talent was like gold, also we know talent is also gifting. So once you find that, you can withdraw the gold from it. That's what you're supposed to do. Some people don't know that. Like, you're supposed to be successful. So once you get boom, 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 this is where you're supposed to be. Now you go there and you be successful in that. All right. I wanted to end it there, but specifically as I'm heading to the gym, that's what it means by occupy till I come. Take that marketplace. Take it. Don't play. Take it.